It's the show
After the show!
So nobody could think of what to talk about because we all live such vastly interesting lives.
Yeah.
Or
So busy.
Or we have such criminally descript lives it's just not comfortable getting into. I don't want to leave anybody out in that. So instead, we decided we're going to do a bunch of would you rather questions, which I'm totally good with because my brain is fried. My dad called me yesterday, and he was asking because I'm leaving for vacation tomorrow. And he goes, "What are you doing?" And I said, "We're going to Switzerland and France." And he goes, "Where are you going? How many days?" And I said, "I'm going to save you a lot of time right now. I don't know. We planned it a while ago. I haven't looked at it. My brain is fried. I'm just going to save you a whole lot of time." He's like, "Oh, okay."
I'm just along for the ride. Woo!
Kinda. So that being said, I mean, clearly I'll be able to get plenty of sleep on I don't know, what do I think Chicago to Reykjavik and then Reykjavik to Zurich is? 8 and 5? I don't know. It was how many hours was it to Amsterdam? 11, 10, 9, something? It's going to be a long flight. That's the point. I was going to say I'm going to sleep well, obviously, right? Because everybody sleeps well on planes.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
I've
so
never been on one, so I don't know.
Oh, that's right.
What?
The joke is they suck.
I've been on a private
They're not
plane
good.
around here and a helicopter and stuff, but I've never been on like a commercial airline.
I didn't go on the basic. I've done the things that are way better than the things that you.
Well, I mean, my first airplane ride was on a C-130, so.
I couldn't tell you what the plane was, but I've done
I don't know what
twice
that is either.
Twice around here on a regular plane, and then like 3 times on a helicopter. I think one was in Bear Lake. That was pretty fun.
I don't think I've ever been on a helicopter.
They're like-
I think you
They're
got me beat
so
on that.
fun.
They're like, oh, I've been on 4 helicopters. I think.
Okay,
They're-
we get it. You're better than
They're
me.
like, what kind of ride do you want? You want to like soft and smooth or extreme? And I said extreme. It was cool. We went out over Bear Lake, and they're like, all right, we're gonna do the dip.
That's
Like,
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I haven't ridden on one.
Nobody asked me what kind of helicopter ride I wanted. They just said, you're going to sit in the hurricane seat. We know you're scared of heights, so here we go.
The Black Hawk helicopter was fun.
Black
Oh, I
Hawk.
bet
Yeah,
that
it was
would be
the
cool.
Black Hawk.
So we went over the Kennecott mine.
And Robbins Air Force Base.
Did that cure your fear of heights?
I didn't even notice the heights. I was having too much fun.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
you're
I
right.
can do
Well, it
like
didn't cure
roller
it, but
coaster.
what she said.
I can do
not
like
there.
roller coasters and stuff, and that doesn't affect me. So the helicopter was kind of like that. It's like getting on like a ladder. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know why.
Okay, so
Interesting.
let me ask you this: when you're on a roller coaster and you're going down the thing, I don't know why, but I have to like scream or do something, or I stop breathing.
Yeah,
and I'll pass out.
you're supposed to.
Oh, okay.
You're
It's more
supposed to
fun.
scream.
I have
Yeah.
to. If I don't do it, I'll like.
Fun to put your arms up.
Yeah, you put your arms up.
That'd
and
be quite the
scream.
story if you just come back and it rolls back into the gate right where they let everybody off and just
I discovered this when
quite the story.
I got on the like magic market carpet. I think it's a lagoon. So it just goes in a circle, right?
Uh-huh.
I believe. Or maybe it
Been
was
a
a
min-
boat.
it's been
I
a
don't
minute
remember.
since I've been down there.
I was very young.
Okay.
But the people in front of me thought I was going to throw up. And it was just I couldn't breathe because every time we went, back and forth,
That sounds
I was
awful.
like, I didn't know to scream,
I don't really
Finally learned that.
I don't scream anymore. I just go woohoo.
Oh, I have to go, ah!
Yeah, I usually yell down the first one and put my arms up, and then I will I'll try and get the person next to me to laugh by saying the most ridiculous things I can.
And then I just laugh because it's fun the
Yeah.
whole time I'm
Oh
doing
yeah,
it.
I'm
roller coaster
enjoying it
amazing.
too.
So I'm
but
just
I-
like
Okay, so I haven't been on a helicopter. The closest thing I would have to comparable to that in terms of fear factor level is I've been parasailing twice. And the first time I went,
Did you go by yourself or did you have to have somebody with you?
I went with my brother both times.
Were you flying by yourself or did you? Have
No, I'm in the thing. Like
Oh, okay.
I'm not boating or anything. I'm the human kite with my brother. So the first time I went, they do this thing, right? So you're strapped into like that little, how like the amusement parks that have those swings that go in circles. It's kind of like cloth seating. It's sort of sturdy. It's like that. So you're sort of strapped in. It's a imagination of security basically. But anyway, so you're strapped into that with a huge parachute, and they get to treat you like a human kite, and they fly you around or whatever. So they do this thing because my brother and I go first. They kill the boat, and so it's a parachute, so you just fall down, and then right before you touch the water, they gun it. The problem is when they do that, we go back up, and the line snaps. So as we're going, my brother's going beforehand. He's like, oh, it'd really suck if the line snaps. Really suck. Oh, I don't think there's any sharks in the water, but who knows? I don't want to the water. I'm like, shut up. Like, just shut up. So it happens. So the whole thing falls down into the water, and we're wearing life jackets because you have to. So we're floating, but like most of the parachute, like 85% of the parachute lands on me. And they tell you beforehand, like, if this happens, like, unbuckle yourself, swim out, we'll come back and get you, blah, 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 blah. But they're freaking out because it never happens.
Just drown.
So my brother's able to easily get out of the parachute, and he's like, don't worry, I'm gonna swim for help. And I'm like, you jerk, help me get this parachute off. He's like, it's too late for you. I'm just gonna go for myself.
Of course. Every man for themselves at this point.
So
Wow.
that happened.
Wow.
That
Thanks,
happened. So
bro.
they fixed the rope. We got to go again. They gave everybody their money back. We got free T-shirts. Like they were. I didn't even contemplate suing because nothing happened. But they were clearly afraid it was going to happen. We called my mom, by the way, because we took longer to do it, and she was freaking out because we're in the Caribbean, and so we don't have our cells or whatever because we're in the water. I kid you not. My brother calls my mom and goes, hey, by the way, we're sorry we took longer, but the line snapped, so we got to go a couple more times. My mom goes, did you get your money back? I have not said anything. Like, no, your oldest son's dead, but don't worry, we got the money back. It's cool. He drowned. It's the whole thing. Like, I'm fine. Like, I broke my ankle, but I'm cool. But you lost your other son. No, none of that. Did you get the money back? And he's like, yes. By the way, AJ's fine, just in case you were curious. But yeah, we're good.
AJ's fine, even though I abandoned him.
So much. So I'm going to go for myself.
Sorry,
Don't worry about it.
AJ drowned.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, do you have a life insurance policy? Because we could really use that money.
The closest I've come. The second time we went, nothing happened, even though my brother tried to twist and jerk to make it happen. He tried to move as much as possible in the seat.
Wow.
Pretty much. It's fun, though. I
Your
enjoyed
brother was
it.
trying to kill you.
Yeah, a second time. He was hoping this time he finished the job.
Yep.
Douche. Okay. With all that shared, how about some Would You Rather questions?
Yes.
I don't know if I'm excited or.
Should I go first?
Yeah, you got 250 of them, so
All right.
you got more options.
All right. So would you rather have the ability to see 10 minutes in the future or 150 years in the future?
Gosh, what good is 150 years going to do me? 10 minutes, right?
I'm going
Yeah.
10 minutes.
10
10
minutes.
minutes.
What good is 150 years? Oh, would you like to see what happens after you're dead? Not really. Everyone's sad, obviously. I'm not here.
Or they're having a party.
Or that, in which case I don't want to see that either. It makes me more sad.
All right. Should I go again? Or do you want to go? These are pretty good, actually.
You go then. If
All
you
right.
like them, you do them.
So would you rather have telekinesis, and that's the ability to move things with your mind, or is it telepathy?
Telepathy.
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 And the ability to read minds.
No. Telekinesis. I think the ability to read minds would drive you insane.
But I think it would be super useful if you could control it. Like, don't get me wrong, if it's constantly like you hear everyone, I'd just be like, shut up, shut up, shut up. But like, if you could control it, I think that would be way more useful. Well, not way more, but I think it would be very useful personally, as opposed to like being your own construction crew.
I could go either way.
I think I would take telepathy. I think it would be very interesting to have.
I would do telekinesis because I think it'd be sweet to just sit here and then be like,
Yeah, I'd go with telekinesis.
just for the pranks.
like the car that's in my way, out of my way.
I'd be so devastating at carnival games, they wouldn't even be able to handle it with telepathy. Oh, man.
Great.
All right. So, would you rather be forced to sing along or dance to every single song you hear?
Sing. I never want to dance. Leave me alone.
I'll dance.
I wish I could do both, but I'd probably.
You wish you could do, but Producer Butters wishes he could break out in a musical number every time he heard a song. Is that what you said?
I wish that I sang good.
Fair.
That would be nice.
You know, they do say, I mean, there's obviously innate talent that people are born or not born with, but the more you sing, the better you get.
Yeah.
I
I
enjoy
think within
singing
a
along.
standard, obviously. I would sing. I don't
More
want to dance.
practice,
Yep.
the better you get at it.
So
Yeah.
you're dancing?
I'm dancing.
Okay, I'll sing, you dance. All right. Would you rather find true love today or win the lottery next year?
Lottery.
Lottery.
Well, let's see. Now you put me in one of those weird situations where I'm like, well, I'm already in a relationship, so I guess I'll win the lottery.
Okay, good answer.
Good answer. There you go.
Lottery, I guess. I feel like there's a lot of things you could do with that money.
Yep.
Yep. You can find true love.
Well, I don't know
Not
about
really
true.
true.
I mean,
Guess it depends on how large
You
the
find
jackpot is.
companionship for sure.
Yeah. Yep.
Honestly, I've been single long enough that I'm fine. Lottery. I'd rather have the lottery.
I mean, my favorite thing about the people that win the lotteries is always like once a year, once every 2 years, those people that show up in ski masks who don't want to. I'm like, yeah, absolutely. I don't want people knowing I won the lottery. Get the heck out of here. Family coming back. Oh, by the way, absolutely not.
Yeah, everybody becomes your best friend.
Oh my gosh, get out of here.
All right, would you rather be in jail for 5 years or in a coma for a decade? I'm doing jail for 5 years.
Man, are you cognizant when you're in a coma?
I don't think it's been proven either way. I mean, some people say they hear their loved ones talking to them while they've been in a coma, but others are like, no, I don't.
Because like if it felt like a dream, like I mean, don't get me wrong, it's more time, but like I feel like if it's somewhat of a sleeping state, it would still be rather instantaneous for you.
But if you're in a coma, you also have like heaps and heaps of hospital bills and
That's a
debt.
good point.
I'm doing jail.
I'm doing jail.
Jail's probably the logical answer. Could you imagine, like, for instance, like if you went into a coma right now and you woke up in 2032, like all the stuff you would have missed, like you'd have to catch up on like social trends and TikTok and this person died.
It would
and
be
this-
the same way in jail, too.
Yeah, but I feel like you could keep some grasp of it, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could keep a little.
As
Oh.
opposed to just nothing. Like there's nothing. You're going from 20. You're waking up at 2032. All right, if you say so. Maybe I'm wrong.
I would think that you're like, you miss out on certain things. Like, you know. Like,
I'd believe that. Obviously, there'd be restrictions. I just feel like you'd have. You would be
unless
totally
unless
lost.
somebody like told you what was going on, I don't know how you would know. You know what I mean?
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Clearly, I've never spent any time in jail. So I
Yeah,
don't
I've
know.
never been to jail.
After the Great
so-
Cheese Heist, I won't
Yeah, me
either.
neither. All right. So, would you rather have another 10 years with your partner or a one-night stand with your celebrity crush?
Well, I don't have a partner, so we're going with the one night stand with my celebrity crush.
I would say
Well,
10
like,
years.
is it 10 years? Is it 10 years like on top of what I'm already gonna get, or 10 years from now? Because like I feel like the 10 years from now is fairly guaranteed. I feel very good about that.
It just says another 10 years. So,
Okay, who's the celebrity crush then? Who's number one
Me?
for everybody?
Oh, Chris Evans.
Is he the best of the Chris's though? You've got Pine. You've got other ones that I'm not thinking of. Hemsworth.
Look, Hemsworth is hot, but there's just something about Chris Evans. Like, he's cute, but he also has anxiety. He's just well-rounded, I think.
Right. I'm ready for that. Isn't the,
Not what I meant.
yeah, sure. Isn't the guy that plays Andy Dwyer in the Parks and Rec? His name's Chris something, isn't it? Or is it not?
Which one?
The guy who plays Andy Dwyer in Parks and Rec.
Who's that?
The guy in Guardians of the Galaxy who plays Star Lord.
Chris Pratt.
I was
Pratt.
like,
See,
what?
okay. See, there are Chris's there. I forgot him too. See, there's all those: Chris Pine, Hemsworth, Evans, Pratt. Can't go wrong. Bushel full of Chris's. What was your number one crush? Celebrity crush.
I guess Kane Brown.
Man, it's that voice, isn't it? You just love that deep voice.
Well, I mean, there's other things, but yeah.
Is he well rounded as well? Is that what it is?
I guess.
Oh,
If you want to put it that way.
I forgot where I was.
Did you?
That's
You were
not what
just
I meant.
Fantasizing.
Oh my god.
He loves dogs.
Yeah, that's the big thing about having the one night stand with him. He loves dogs.
Hey, one night stand could turn into something else, okay? Let a girl dream.
That's not what it says.
Alex, I don't know how to say her last name, which is probably not a good start, but Alex Daddario, I believe is how it is. She was in, she was in Baywatch. She was a child actor for a while. She's in one of the Maroon 5 music videos. It's the one where he's in the bathtub like the whole time.
No idea.
Daddario, something like that, I think.
No idea.
Whatever. Next one. She's gonna Google, but next one.
Daddario.
Sure.
Dario?
Daddario. That's how
Dario.
I pronounce it. I don't know if that's correct or not.
Okay, she cute.
That's who I'm going to go with.
All right.
And not because she's well-rounded.
Would you rather lose your sight or your memories?
Sight.
Memories.
Probably sight. Well, if you lose your memories, like, it's like 50 first dates, right? You just start the day over again. And I mean, she retains part of her memories, everything up into her accident. But, like, do you just have to start over every day and everybody say, you're producer Butters, you work at VFX? Like, every day you just have to go through the prompts and tell yourself this is what's going on?
No, I just rather lose. Did I say memories?
You said memories.
You said memories.
You Maroon 5'd it.
That's funny.
I know, right? Full circle.
I know. I just don't know if I could lose sight. I would just
Well, I mean, nobody's like, thank goodness I'm blind.
Yeah. But I think, like, if you lose your sight, especially, like,
I guess
now that we're older,
don't-
like, you at least remember what everything looks like.
Do you really think the world's gonna get that much better? Like, there's probably stuff you haven't seen. Don't get me wrong, but like, it's
no.
peak. We're coming
but
down.
What if those monsters attack me at night?
You better have somebody you really trust. You and
That's
Kane Brown better be.
Yeah. Duh.
And on that note, I think this is a very well-rounded podcast.
Oh, my
so
gosh.
This has been the